nice lolly today. Yeah, I need a nice lolly, don't I? Right, we've got 49 minutes to go, so yeah, let's just try and make this happen, Mike. It's pretty wild today as well. Busy. It's, yeah, right. Got TTS on, yeah. No racism, no spamming. Can we have an international conversation? Please? Should be told that Liverpool are playing at home, I think, today.
Fuck off, Mike.
Alright.
Who were you talking to in the phone?
Who am I talking to? People.
Mike, do you have a penis?
People and humans. Humans are people.
The circus is here. Give her number, I also wanna talk with you.
What's that, sorry? Give who's number?
How is your day going?
My day's alright. Chilled, relaxed. It's just, Mike got up, had a bite to eat, driving forward. Yeah, he's cool.
Did you win the lottery or something?
I didn't win the lottery, no. But I worked extremely hard in my life. It's not easy. It's not easy.
Fuck off, Mike, once again.
Yeah, tell me again.
Why shouldn't I call you? Do you not love me like others?
Call me. Faster. This way, that way, this way. Alright, this way. Well, actually leaving Leeds pretty quick, actually. 13 miles.
Mike, do you believe in Joe Hendry?
Do I believe in a lot of things?
Lesbian haircuts.
Yeah, let's not push that narrative.
Mike, what's her type?
Mine's not really got a type, really. I don't think to myself, like...
What is going on, Mike? That is fucking great, just fucking swell.
Do you know what I mean?
Mike, the gay bar is still open. Mike, how moist are your underpants today? My type is them with a fanny, no bollocks. Mike, take me in the van along with you. I like sleeping during travel. I can sleep at the back of the van. Mike was bumped by Jimmy Savile. How does everybody get through on the phone? It's always busy for me. Sherlock Holmes style. Mike was bumped by Gary Glitter.
Busy? If you're gonna do it, you need to call me through WhatsApp. The reason being is every single person withholds a number. So basically I've turned off a number. So you can't do incoming calls unless it's through WhatsApp. So that's how it's done. Yeah, WhatsApp. What's up?
You, rat.
Anyway.
It's Saturday and Mike I searching for a splendid and succulent sausage sandwich and take the sausages off and have sex with himself with fake sausages. Crusty dusty rat. OMG, who have I been calling? Mike, Jodie Foster called, she wants her lesbian haircut back. Rat.
Alright, yeah. I'll just take my wig off.
Rat.
What, me? I'm a rat. Oh, listen, I'm not a rat. Listen, I don't hide my face. I didn't say nasty things to people. I didn't go out there and cause mayhem. Yeah, you can't call me a rat.
Do you eat mop water? Finally the TTS is on.
Finally.
Rat bag.
3, 4,
Mike, do you like young boys?
5, 6.
13 views. Chuck. Rat bag. Thick slick big dick kick big dick thick slick big dick. Blood clot. Mike, hello sailor. Rat.
Alright, sailor. Let's work out the time.
Sorry rat bag, sorry rat bag, sorry rat bag. Go it da ba da bang diggy 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 said the boogie said up jump the boogie my name is Kid Baby it's Kid Rock.
Faster, Mike. Faster. Alright.
Mike, what time are you hitting the gay bar tonight?
What time? I'm not going to the gay bar. Fortunately, Mike isn't gay. And Mike doesn't associate with gay people. It's funny, isn't it, that how straight people.
Dimp smoker.
Have you noticed? Have you noticed the divide between humans? Straight men don't really associate with gay men. This just isn't what we do. You know what I mean? And only gay people associate with gay people. And religion is the same. Think about it. Think about the whole way that the world is divided. You know, lesbians don't really mix with, you know, straight people. It's interesting, isn't it, when you start looking at life and start pulling everything apart. There's no reason why we can't, by all means, but we just don't. So anyway, there's like an old church or an old bank. It's now got Mike's Carpets. Fancy calling yourself Mike's Carpets. Open 7 days a week till 6 p.m. Like, come on. Hello, can I order a carpet, please? Yeah, you got a showroom. Can I go and slap my carpet? Tell you what, the way the world is, it makes me laugh, cracks me up. No answer.
Mute your face, Mike. Mike, are you a vegan who secretly eats KFC? Mike, on a pie chart, how many slices of pepperoni pizza gay are you? Who you calling G?
Oh, G, yes, G. I, G. You G, you.
King Mikey, you are right, no gays, lesbians or trans behind the kingdom walls.
Oh, G.
Look at Mike, he is a big girl. Ronnie gay.
No, seriously, it's mad. It's broken. Have you got a whole community who
Hello, I'm crying.
don't reproduce? Eventually it'll die out, obviously. I'm crying. That's what someone say. I'm crying.
Obviously. Mike, I have small dick, can you fix it please? Rat.
Who's a rat?
No gays round here, this is gay free zone. It est broken in the UK, Mike, isn't that right? Still a rat. Hello. Mike, are you trying Pizza Express's new cucumber slice pizza tonight? It has avocado sauce and truffles on it as toppings with a ricotta cheese stuffed crust.
Sounds
Still
awesome.
a rat.
Sounds awesome.
Mike is not gay, that's why I like Mike and gay for Mike. Official KX0 is a trans. I'm gay LL. I'm raping the Chinese miner. Mike hates women. Gay free zone, no gays here, no gays.
Right, 50. Bit of heat. Man, isn't it? Potholes everywhere.
Oh no, the CCP has found you, Mike. Mike will travel the land avoiding detection, preaching the word of how the UK is broken. HSJDLD HSJSJ.
I've got more about
Mike,
me.
are you lonely?
I've got more about why people think I'm lonely. I think
I'm gay.
a lot of people can't live without all the people around them.
Mike, the
Jeez.
pothole police need you have a word about all this pothole holes. Ronnie, quiet now.
If a man is comfortable in his own surroundings, he's dangerous.
Gay. Mike is the next prime minister. Mike is not lonely, he has constant FaceTime sex with Amy. Come back to Portsmouth for another special night with me, daddy. I shall speed bark.
About 33 minutes.
A bored man with a YouTube account is basically the devil. Mike likes to join in when there is a sausage fest anywhere in the UK, hence why he is always driving. Mike, what do I do if I see one of them gays in the chat? Daddy, make it clap it moaning.
What do I do? What do
Who
I
said
do?
that?
What do I
Don't
do?
fucking say that. Good morning, Michael. Lovely Sunday morning on the road early this morning. Michael, what you s the bed? Dad, I lol. Fuck me harder, MR. King Mikey is being used by Amy for emotional support due to her failing marriage. I'm coming. You are my favorite unemployed streamer, Sir FR. Stereotypical gay Mike. Quit making out life's easy and you have everything sussed. You drive a crap van, you have no misses or kids. I'd suggest things slightly differ in your own life than you make out. Are you a loser? Chad bathes in mop water. Oh. Mike loves chewing on chunks of fecal matter typically found inside vegan foods.
I guess my case. What people think is, well, it's their opinion, I guess. But you're right, in a way.
And Chad
you're
also
right.
drinks toilet water. Mike is a home wrecker. Make me get on my knees again and call you the girth lord. Oh dad, I'm coming right now. I'm coming. Shot now. Ronnie gay wrecker. Mike, what are the proper procedures to take if I see one of them gays in the chat? Mike is bent as a banana.
Anyway.
Chad gay. Vegan foods are gay.
Mike.
Now, coming daddy. Mike is a gay. What are you on about, Nog? Randy also gay.
This way, Mike. That way, Mike. This way, Mike. All right, Mike. Aye, Mike.
No, daddy, no. Randy gayest. Mike loves screaming his own name when that thing vibrates. The UK is ended. Me think. Mike has a 480p pic of Amy he printed out under his bed completely cum soaked. Randy not gay, official is transsexual. No. Quit making out life's easy and you have everything sussed. You drive a crap van, you have no misses or kids. I'd suggest things slightly differ in your own life than you make out. Are you a loser? Turn around and gape it for chat like a good boy. No. You okay, bruv, in it? Mike S excited to go to Leeds. Loser.
Mine's gonna fuck.
Mike, I see a bunch of those gays in the chat. What do you want me to do?
What really cares in the world today? Think about it. What really cares in the world today? First of all, your health. That's point one. Health is important from a young age all the way up to old. Yeah. So being young to the elderly is basically down to the fact of what you do, what you eat. Do I want to be on a building site breaking my back, or would I much rather just be driving around? Well, think about the bigger picture. Can I make a large amount of money driving around? Yes, I can. Let me change things. So you need to look at the pros and cons. Do I want to be an Uber driver and have people behind me? No. Is my life at risk being on the road? No. Am I in civilization? Yes. So when you start looking at the pros and cons about the whole of life and having a perspective in life as well, you look at what you deem as most important right now this minute. And for me to be what I'm doing right now this minute, I am content and happy. I'm making a huge amount of money on a daily basis. I've got a luxurious lifestyle. And I get up when I want, I sleep when I want, I eat what I want, I drink what I want, I see who I want. Do you know what I mean? Pretty well, I can have sex with whoever I want. So yeah, I've got freedom. I can do whatever I want. I've got multiple passports. I need to get out of the country quick. I can get on a private jet. So think about all these things that I've got at my disposal. So why on earth would you ever go down the route saying, "But Mike, you haven't reproduced yet"? No, I haven't yet. And I will do, trust me, I will do. And I will find a loving woman who is amazing. And I'm sure I will have amazing kids. But just at the moment, first of all, I'm not aligned with the perfect woman yet. And yeah. If it doesn't happen, then it doesn't really matter. Like people always say about family names. And again, it doesn't really matter because the family name will go on anyway, so.
Hi there, welcome to Costa. What can I get for you?
Can I get a flat white, please?
You want a flat white, sorry?
Yes, please, yeah.
Pardon?
Yes, a flat white.
Flat white.
One
No
times.
problem. Would you like anything else?
No, thanks. Actually, blue. I might get a muffin as well. Actually, change plan. It's a bit. Those sausages are a bit broken, and unfortunately, yeah, it's difficult. My mentality is if you have systems like that in place, you need to have multicultural people. So. I don't believe having a person that's making the drinks at the same time as answering the calls and orders as the right thing to do. Really, all these calls need to go through to a call centre, and it needs to be done properly on a call centre mentality, whereby you can deal with multiple orders So the minute a vehicle comes in, we can deal with it. Mike, what you do with settings? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna get a muffin, but I was on the phone at the same time. It's kind of anyway, no muffin, Mike. Yeah, that's for the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man. Hi guys, how are you today? The Muffin Man.
Muffin boy loves a muffin. Mike, why are you gay? Fake phone call, yo, a lady Mike really calling gay bar to see when they start serving non-alcoholic muffins. What is that beverage, Mike? Hello Michael, good morning Michael. Darren said good morning Michael. I answer 80 to 100 calls a day, what's the problem?
Good morning, good morning, good morning. What was the problem?
Mike, you absolute savage beast.
No, what I would do, you see, if I was running Starbucks, I would get over it, changing it whereby, again, having the call center and having the same mentality in the headsets, and I don't know, I'd probably do it a bit differently. Take the orders, and all the staff are doing is just reading off screens. So if I, again, let's be real, if I opened up all my own franchise for Starbucks, I'd do it a bit differently, but again, I wouldn't do the franchise. I'd own it. Yeah, it's I think if I was to start a franchise, I'd have to take the franchise of both of them at the same time, Starbucks and Costa, and I'd allow people to pick. So that's what I would probably end up doing. So you can pick you can basically pick if you want a coffee, if you want a Starbucks, you have a Starbucks coffee. If you want again, I'd have two different machines there. I'd have a Starbucks machine there, and I'd also have a Costa machine there, and I'd split the company. I'd basically split it into different drinks, and basically allow people to pick. That's not happened, you see. But people would then turn up and say, "Oh, can I have a Costa coffee, please?" That's what I would do personally. Or maybe have two lanes. I'll have two lanes open, a drive-through lane. I'll have two lanes. One is a Costa lane and one is a Starbucks lane. And you can pick basically which one you want. That's probably how I would work it. Fresh building. And I'd do two lots of drive-throughs.
TTS Mike. Mike wants a meat sandwich.
21 minutes.
Mike, you are so gay. Call it son, but definitely not the same. Sounds like a nice heterosexual store you wanna open, Mike.
Yeah, well, they don't really want people to work together, do they?
Day 28 while having a shit and watching my.
Let's just be real. Let's just be real. If Starbucks runs out of muffins, then don't worry, because we've got some Costa muffins left. Do you know what I mean? That's what I would do. I'd always supply. And again, it depends on how you bag it as well. So you might find out that Starbucks paninis are cheaper than Costa paninis to buy. Just saying. As long as the right money, the right money flows through to the right people, it doesn't really matter. It's about customer service levels, and you'll be busy.
8 days OI. Hi baby, what time you be home?
Later on today. But make sure that you're wearing the right outfit and.
You good guy, Mike. Always busy. Only gays will work at Starbucks. That's facts.
This is the reason why I question that as well. But anyway, that's fine. I do actually get on the route of proving a point to people. I do believe that men should be working 7 days a week. I have never have time to get bored. I never have time to think about, let's just be real. I don't go to bed and scroll. I don't go to bed and masturbate. I go to bed and sleep, and then wake up. I get a coffee. I'm always on the go. I'm always processing 100 millions of miles of paperwork and things. Dealing with like legal issues, dealing with this, dealing with that. Pay this, pay that, pay this. Like, I haven't got time in the world.
A gay lane for Mike.
I haven't got the time in the world to be dealing with
Mike.
Average. We all know this.
That is a lie. You masturbate, Michael.
Here we go. The minute I say something, everyone has to go against
Lawyer
it.
from Wonky Mick.
Stay busy in the world today.
Paperwork lol. That is a bloody lie.
And you get rich. That is a bloody lie. I love how we can't say that's a lie. We have to we have to put other words in.
Michael, could I bring back the face blue wide eyes spam? Mike, less yapping, you a dick masturbator, more chat. I believe you, Mike. Mike, you be scared, it's not your fault. What is your background?
My background is becoming wealthy. I basically buy and sell I basically buy and build businesses and sell them and get rid of them and then start again. It's what I've done all of my life really now. Well, my background is the events industry, so I was in the events industry on a
Michael bloody masturbates 5 times a night. Mike wants a meat sandwich. Ethnicity. Michael, the face blue wide eyes need you. Mike is a venture capitalist. God bless Canada, up the cherries.
God bless.
Masturbation. Is wealth your girlfriend? Michael, what car do you drive? Canada's what America should have been. Another boring stream about absolutely nothing. This is the you ain't never done no paperwork, ya Fugent Craig. Now I mean, what ethnicity are you? Mike is addicted masturbator. I am pretty sure he's touching himself between coffee sips. No spamming, Darren. No offense, Chad. Play with feather S and ULL get your bum tickled. Gay. By Ian's home tire est.
Coffee?
Mike, you.
What?
Hey Chad, could I spam if Michael says I can? Lesbian haircuts. Hell no. Pick your bum and smell your finger, dang. Mike is having morning raging work. This isn't Mike's channel at mine. Gay men drink coffee.
You're right. My channel's been hijacked.
Are you having tea? Mike pours virgin olive oil into a supplement bottle of cod liver oil capsules, then furiously pokes it with his penis. I see how it is, Chud Ryan. Damn way to take sides. Finger red number 1, finger red number 1, finger red number 1, finger red number 1. Mike woke up with morning noodle. Mike Oxlong, Mike Oxlong, Mike Oxlong. See, even Castro agrees, Mike.
Castro what, sorry?
Mikey Moo, how the hell are you? Heyo Teroa.
Mikey Moo is alright. Mikey Moo's chilled, Mikey Moo's relaxed, he's achieving.
Do you know a guy called Huge Ass? Kia ora. Carl. Mike Sword fights his dad. Play with feather S and ULL, get your bum tickled. Money grows, money grows, money grows, my modder faking money grows. Snarl. Gabe Horn.
Drive. Faster, faster. Get off the road. Average people.
Ooh, yes. How many times will Amy call you today to get the TTS off?
I don't know, we'll see. She's not yet. Cool, incoming call. Mike, TTS please. Okay.
1-2 hole in my shoe.
Listen, a woman doesn't control Mike. One thing I'll say is Mike will not be controlled by a woman. Mike, he'll do what he wants to do when he wants to do it.
Katie Pehia Koiha.
Bruh. Left, right. Oh, up here, down, around. Switch lanes.
Carl, knock.
Crash.
3-4 knock on my door. Mike, what do you think about Apple's 18 plus rule? Now when you buy a new phone I have to show your driving license. Gay men drink coffee, Mike. Come on, Carl. How long are we going to be driving for today, Michael? What is our destination?
Not far today. Might drop back into Nan's, I think. Go back to Nan's. Check Nan's.
Drive faster to eat some pasta, smoke rasta, fry like toaster.
More. Yeah. Faster, Mike. Faster. Yes.
Michael, but why mods? I still love you. Meow. Do you just drive around all day because you have nothing to do?
Meow.
More, yeah. Meow.
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 Meow. I love how people have got like
Mr. Mikey
personalities.
Moo, I'm a moron.
I love how people have built personalities around the TTS.
I whack girls.
It makes me laugh.
Woof. Woof. Nobber. Woof.
Meow.
Come here, little kitty Michael. Meow.
I love it how people have got their own personalities.
Mike, it's 2 for 1 at the gay bar tonight. Beep.
Forget the gay bar. Oh god, it's my stomach.
Michael, how can I be just like you? I bought myself a dozen black t-shirts and 5 pairs of blue jeans and only shave every 4 days now. Michael, how can I be like you, my king? What did Kermit the Frog say at Jim Henson's funeral? Nothing. I made you laugh. Gay men control Mike. ILL have battered sausage and chips. ILL have that times 2 and I will have myself chips and Marmite. I hack girls.
Anyway, I must admit, it does make me laugh.
Got me chucking, keep smiling.
It makes chuckle, chuck. Anyway, I must admit,
Added Princess Diana 1 Xbox Live, but she stuck to the dashboard. ILL have 2 boiled eggs and 1 boiled sausage, please.
no you won't. I'll have
To
that
me,
instead.
to you, Mike.
Oh god, it makes me laugh. Listen, you can have whatever you want. It's fine.
Good little boy, Mikey Moo. ILL have battered sausage and chips. I'll have that times 2 and I will have fried chips with mushy chips. Meow. Dixon my ass. How do we know that Princess Diana had bad dandruff? They found her head and shoulders in the glove box. Michael Chuckles.
I rest my case. Human incident 2026. There's things you can say to have a laugh and a joke, but there's things you can say that aren't a laugh and a joke, and it's, you know what I mean?
Elsa Kenyon, the beautiful Princess Mikey Moo. Case reopened.
Case reopened. Alright, fine. Case reopened.
I went to the doctoress and said I feel like a pair of curtains and told me to pull myself together. Did you hear Lady Diana was on the radio, the dashboard, the bonnet, what was left of the windscreen, the console, the front seats, Diana was everywhere. What do you get if you cross the Queen and Prince Philip killed in a tunnel? Gay boners. He'll have battered sausage and chips, I will have that ×2, and I will have myself fried chips with Budweiser. I at nighters.
Come on guys, you're both taxis. Why'd you drive like morons? Exactly. You know why they do a
alcoholic?
You know why they do a bus lane? They do a bus lane because and a taxi lane for one purpose: to keep the fucking cars in the right lane. I agree with that. But when they get like, you know, when they get their own lane and they obviously get the traffic lights changed when they want, then it's a problem. Again, somebody else, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you, again?
Split personality Michael.
A woman driving, doing a reverse.
What do you call two black people in a sleeping bag of Twix?
Listen, can we stop being nasty now?
What does Diana stand for? Died in a nasty accident. Knock knock. Mike, what the actual fuck? Mike, look at my bell bag. A woman driving, don't make me fucking laugh. Ben over bish.
Oh, sorry, I meant attempt to drive, not drive. She was doing a reverse.
You'll
park.
stop being nasty now. I've got one more coming through, Michael. What do you call Indian in a skip gummaging? You're all ruining Mike's good mood. Knock knock. Have you tried Somalian food? Neither have they. Joking, don't witch hunt me. What do you call two women in a sleeping bag hot as hell? The responsibility for the safety of Gazans starts with those who govern them and choose to initiate conflict from within civilian areas. Good afternoon, Mikey Moo, hope you are having a nice day. Have you thought any more about this pineapple fritter, as I have another one if you want it? Anita hand job. Meow.
Woof woof.
Free Palestine.
Yeah, we.
Meow 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 meow.
I don't agree with the torture of innocent people, and that's horrible, I think. So yeah, I'm not best pleased with that. It's why I always say that on planet Earth today we're living hell.
Dildo.
When you die, that's heaven, because it's kind of like you are out of hell. But we are living every single day of the week. We are living hell. It's a yeah.
Mike, did you see Freddie Beans watching the Palestine protest and he shouted, "This is fucking England. Torture is bang out of order." Mike was bummed by Prince Andrew.
It's not about that. The thing is, for me, you need to take it as an understanding. I don't agree with the disruption of other countries. So if you're in the UK and you are protesting for a cause that's happening overseas, then my mentality is it should be done in a very different way. If there is a fundamental problem, it needs to be done in a silent but emotional, moving way. But to go down the road doing it in a loud, screaming, shouting, banging mentality, I think it's rude. I think it's wrong. So if you're going to protest, by all means, protest with numbers, but protest whereby you're not disruption. You're not disrupting. And at the moment, all I see at the moment is just disruption everywhere. And it doesn't work, because all you do is you get people's backs up. If you protest in bulk, in numbers, and you're masked, or you're stopping trading of businesses, etc., and you're putting fear into people's lives, then I don't agree with that. So again, I'm quite strong in what I'm saying, and I can say this for all the world. I don't. I'd say the same if there was British people, let's say for instance, protesting, in another country. I wouldn't be proud of that. But what I would say is I would call them out and say, guys, what you're doing is not right. So again, when a group which comes into a country and starts to protest against something that's happening that we are not involved with, then I'm sorry, I've got no response to it. Yes, I don't condone the people losing lives. They were born there, and I know sometimes people are born in the wrong location, and that's fine. I accept that. I don't mind people moving and emigrating and coming to other countries. But one thing I will say is if you do come into any other country, accept that you're moving and don't bring your culture with you. You weren't happy in that country with the current culture, so you've moved to a different country. So don't bring your culture with you. Adapt and bring a skill set to another culture. And if that means that you are, let's say for instance, that you are a nice individual that wants to do healthcare work, by all means, come to this country, be part of the healthcare system, provide a service, and be nice. And just basically, live like we do in this country. If we don't wear headscarves, then then don't wear headscarves. And it's that same mentality. And if you want to wear a headscarf, then okay, fine. But that means that wear it in the appropriate manner. Don't get into a vehicle and start driving if you're wearing a headscarf, because that to me is dangerous. And people will be like, yeah, but Mike, no, there's things like this here that I don't agree with. And also, when you get married and things, by all means, if you want to dress up in your culture, then that's fine. You're dressing up, you're going out, and you're again having a special occasion. I've got no problem with that. But if you're going to be starting to bring the mentality here and start changing things and trying to say, oh well, we're going to buy this building and change the branding into a different language, yeah, you are going to get traction. You're going to get people that are going to come against you, and that's what I see. I see it on a daily basis now. I see it. It's mad, really. But anyway. I've started businesses overseas in Europe, and I haven't changed my business to, I've changed
Put TTS on you twat. Mike is holding 2 dicks. You could also say you shouldn't drive with Lewis Griffin nose. Silly religion. Headscarf Michael, I think you mean a kafir. Mike, did you know an amazing woman told me that all my so-called delusions are true? I am not joking, Mike. It turns out your ridiculous theories are true, and the best part is she was Brazilian. They investigated it either Germanic or Scandinavian. Probably a mix of both. Mike, you are a spanner.
The same mentality as when
He was talking exactly what I say. Mike is holding 2 dicks. Mikey Moo, do you want a big hairy beaver? Brazilian people are not real. Michael, be in the right side of history, mate. Free fucking Palestine. Who ethnic renegades PFP? Brazilian people is just in movies. Mike, whip your cock out for the lads.
Well, I wish it was that easy. Can I tell you something about a penis?
Renegade, I do apologize for copying. I have to admit this image is better than the other. Mike, you're right about this country. Lol Basco saluting face. It can't have been in my head as well, because when I am drunk everything is real to me. Coaster, go play with traffic. Mike is holding for dicks. Mikey. You sound like Hitler at Nuremberg, Mike. Mikey Moo needs a poo.
Just roll back a bit.
Mike has 2 dicks in his mouth. You sound like Andy Kershaw. Mike, do you have any interesting facts on penis? Rachel speaking. Hello everyone, hope your day has been good. It's not my signature, I don't want mind. Guys, Mike's gay. Yeah, Mikey, I agree. Get your dick out for the lads. Politicians are bent. Thanks lol. He has a blazer. No, it's your face. Ratera. I never trust stairs. They are always up to something. Long live Palestina. Schmickle. Is there a nutcase in here looking for a nutcase? Negro, Miku, Schmickel. Get your cock out for they lads wahaya. Irish noikes alroyd soy what you like. Politicians are bent. Farty you legend. I knew a guy who 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 do RIP. Mike is gay. Nutcase said he will be back in 2 seconds. Is Amy here? I want to go on her yacht. Schmicklakakakapik. Lol. Mike went to the gay bar. Jan. Mike is about to get his 72 virgins. Face blue wide eyes, 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 face blue wide eyes. Don T1 T 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 Don T. Smell my browner finger. Face blue wide eyes, 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 face blue wide eyes. Mike, stop spiking them drinks. Does anybody want a spare pineapple fritter? Come on Mike, get your dick out for the lads. I knew a guy who 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 died. RIP Tombstone. 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 His van even has padded walls. Smell my brown finger. Ash been dying to do that for 30 minutes. I wanna take you to a gay bar. I wanna take you to a gay bar. I wanna take you to the gay bar, gay bar, gay bar. Meditation. Get back here, Mike, you pedo. Meditation. I bet yes, wearing grippy socks. Meditation, rhinoceros beetle. Schmal. Deren. Don T burn me, rhinoceros beetle. 1-2 hole in my shoe. Masturbation. I want to have sex with an alien like in Avatar. Gandhi flip-flops. I used to get boners over the first one. GQN. ILL take a pineapple fritter. Whale oil beef hooked. JS 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 KS KS JS JS KS 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 MN challenges waffles waffling waffles waffle Louisiana Laughafa. Gandhi flip-flops Gandhi flips. What is with all the repetitive total FOing shite? PSSST 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 PSSST. Wow 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 wow.
Oh, fine, Black.
I hear Darren spamming again. Sounds Australian, yeah ripper. Have you noticed that every girl uses the same fragrances? It's quite sad tbh. Let's go Mikey Moo, get this fucking van started. Bumper clutch. Don twand 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 don 20. Why are you gay? They don't poo. How come my pussycat runs away from me when I am naked? Beaver. It only takes 2 seconds to love your neighbor or resh moikesh. Meow 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 meow. Rachel, stop making stupid gay phone signs with your hands, you wank wamble. What if my neighbor is a pedo? Was the Millionaire Trust logo based on the Magnum ice cream, or was it your aspirations for condom size? Basically, I'm joking, but what if though? Bastard. My sprinkler goes like THISSTSTSTSTSTSTSTSTSTSTSTSTST and comes back like TTE. It's all gone wrong. Mike, do something interesting, but don't talk for 20 minutes. Rachel, who's Rachel? Mickey. Try taking a poo with an erection. I think I can hear the Chinese telephone. It's Algan Wong. I am pretty sure I can hear the Chinese telephone. Wow. Mikkel. Irish Moikes Alroyd soy what you like. 100 credit score. Yep, it's the Chinese telephone. It's Ling Jiang Ling 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 Ling. Rachel, when do you want this pineapple fritter? Magnum Mike. Ling Ling, you're found winging. WW. Can you guys hear that helicopter? Black Hawk down those darn Somalians. No. Mike started to understand technology and used to play a game. Then he had a knock at the door, and it was the council evicting him from the mill he had tried to take possession of while on Grindr date. It's Algan Wongoy Wesh Moy Keshal White. Alroyd Moit. Come on Mike, get your dick out for the lads. Mike has a gay copter. It goes wang 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 wang. Some beatbox sure thing. WBESSE 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 WBESSE. I knew a guy who 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 died. Tombstone. R.I.P. Mike is TTS in the van, like being on the bus with a bunch of autistic kids. Oh yeah, such a heart a bro. I miss the days when Mike would sleep in the mill like a homeless mental case. L Limgay DKSK. I don't think he has the energy for a real woman person standing. And a real two-toy man like him. I've
not got the energy. No, you're right. So yeah. Is that right?
Always one knob who ruins it.
Always.
Sorry Mr. Multisari. 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 Sorry. Sorry, bruh Mike per the TTS on and shut the fuck up bruh. Listen, he needs this exact black t-shirt on every day because if he ever replaced it with a clean fresh one he would be swarmed with ladies, so it's basically lady repellent for his own good. Sorry. He pimps his women out at Airbnbs and Premier Inns. My ROFL copter goes soy, sir. Nice roast dinner in Sainsbury's. YOU, I wanna take you to a gay bar, I wanna take you a gay bar, I wanna take you to a gay bar. Get your dick out for the lads, Mike. Irish Moikes Alroyd soy what you like. Mike, shut your mouth. Mike is not gay, Mike is a philogeria, means love for money. OHH Canada. Mike is still playing a game with technology and getting bummed up the ringer. Lol. Mikey, get your dick out for the lads. The ting goes scrap car skiddicky pat. Mike loves a red sausage on a Saturday. Mike, you're a legend, mate.
So what a real man does, real man takes in the information. And,
Looks like I'm a philogeria.
Doesn't really react. Not really. He listens, he processes, and he'll just continue on in his life. That's what a real man does. A real man works 20 to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and he never ever...
The lawnmower goes shashirararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararararar
Mate,
The lower the credit score she has, the more your bank is going to be rinsed. 2 plus 2 is 4 minus 1, that's 3. Quick maths. Come on, Mikey, get your dick out for the lads.
Might give that one a miss. Yeah, what I have down there is unique. It's very special and unique. It only gets seen and used by Pacific women. Yeah, women that are...
Mike, please answer this time. Are you ever going to drop your trousers and whittle, or am I wasting my life away constantly asking you to drop those skinny jeans and whittle? Ninja, 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 monkeys doing tribe warfare with spears and arrows. Ninja, 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 black man who likes fat white BBWs. Noit, 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 we keep calling you Irish Noikes Alroyd soy, what you like? Is it shaped weird? Planes go whooshes. Mike, that man who claims to be working whilst sitting on his backside 18 hours a day. Bird is the word.
It's better doing hard labour, I tell you.
The Ford goes bong bing bong bong bing bong.
Anyway. Drive. That's me.
My timing chain needs replacing. Michael, send us 700 quid please. Or come on, Mikey, get your dick out for the lads. There's 2 renegades here, which one is the real one? Off to cash generator to get wine money. It only takes 2 seconds to love your neighbor. It hooked shaped enough to rest your case on. Hello, fuck off. Get your balls out for the lads. Mike, when you finally take that black t-shirt off, it's going to crawl away like the Grinch's socks in that one scene from the Jim Carrey movie. Hello, Mikey. Just stroking one out to your face, Mikey moo. Irish Noikes Alroyd soy, what you like? Just a picture, Chad saluting face. Are you gay? Who did he wave at? It's Christendom uniting to send those Islamic pedists back into the sea. Chad saluting face. Basco saluting face. Saluting face. Get your nipples and dick out for the lads.
Cheers, people. Cheers.
Holla holla, get 9,999,999 AAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAA Nadia saluting face. Can I sniff your sideburns, Mike? Mike talks a lot of sense when his t-shirt is off. When the shirt is on, he is in full of shit mode. Some guy said that once in the bathroom at Butlins. Mike, did you sleep well? Hope you all good. Mike, I am concerned you have osteoautism arthritis in around 10 years and your bones will be too weak to support your daily fuckery. Islam and Christianity go hand in hand. A lot of people are very uneducated on the subject. Today it took me 5 seconds to hate my neighbor. Now I don't know if I'm wiping my ass correctly. Mike, if you were any cartoon in all of the world, you would be SpongeBob. It is Saturday, the school is closed. I've seen you drive past 3 times already. Micro penis Mike. Fuck off, you dick. Can I floss my teeth with your pubes, Mike? I came in here for a break from the real world. My head's going to fall off today. Have you ever crashed due to itchy balls? The Quran is a copied version of the Bible. My sprinkler goes like THISSTSTSTSTSTSTSTSTSTSTSTSTSTST and comes back like tit. I get Squidward vibes, but he cosplay as MR Krabs. Bong bing bong bong bing bong. As you have already taken on the build of a stick insect, but it not too late to save your noodles. Nadia said, Mike, you my escape from the real world. Bing bing bong bong. Mike, did you take the Andromeda Research Company mission? I like boobies, I like boobies, I like boobies, I like boobies. Adam, that is kind of true, mate, yes.
4 p.m.
Badger. You're not a millionaire. Mike, why in the fuck have you sent me a message saying just okay? Are you drunk again, Mike, for fuck's sake? Mike, are you enjoying the intellectual chat today? Hello,
Hey.
new people in the chat. My name is Mike. Watch me while I sip on a coffee cup. You should listen to Bob at Speaker's Corner. He makes great valid points. Lots of verses, same and ultimately believe the same thing. Adanak ho.
You need to look at religion as a very different matter.
Okay, Mike.
You can't look at the real world and put religion with the real world. Religion is obviously a spiritual based, and then what you actually look at a spiritual base compared to what we're actually doing in the real world. And unfortunately, it doesn't really work side by side. So what we do as human beings, what we believe in the spiritual world is not actually what is not how it plays out. And realistically, we should be looking at the spiritual world, looking at the real world, and we should be aligning them together. That's what we should be doing. And again, for me, I've got my own beliefs, and I wouldn't ever go against the Quran. I never go against the Bible, because at the end of the day, why would you? I don't agree with some of the things that are said, but then you don't agree with all the products that a brand sells. So straight away, you look at a brand, and you don't go down the route saying, well, this product's good from this brand, all the products must be good at this brand. Everything has its up and down. So straight away, it's not as simple as just saying the Quran's wrong, we don't believe in the Quran, that's a load of bollocks. Because if you actually look at what the Quran actually says and what it means, is there's quite a lot of theory based, but also how we should live as well. So straight away, you look at the Quran versus the Bible. Yes, okay, they're 2 different books. Yes, okay, again, let's just be real. One's more controlling than the other. That's how my option is. But then the Quran is very yes and no, and the Bible's very blasé. So straight away, the Bible's not telling you must live like this. It's telling you how it thinks it should live. But the Quran says that you have to live like this. So straight away, you tend to see the Quran is more of a yes and no answer. It's like, this is what you're going to do. This is how you're going to do it. You are going to pray 5 times a day. It's either yes or no, or hot or cold, or that's how I see the Quran. There's no variation. That's how I see it. It's either this or this. With Christianity, it's very varied. You can read it and it's varied. It could mean multiple things at any one point. So nobody actually understands the Bible, because it's kind of like, well, here's the option. How are you going to take the option, yes or no? And if you say no, then fine, accepted. Unfortunately, the Quran is one of those things that it's not really at that accepting moment. It's kind of like, if you believe in this religion, then you will do this. And that's why a large amount of men who are lost in the world today follow the Quran, because they feel lost. They need to know the definite answers, yes or no, hot or cold. And that's how I see it. So there's no really, I'm not going to go against the Quran. I'm not going to go against the Bible. I'm not going to go against, obviously, even down to looking at, obviously, you know, like, again, I have to be careful on what I say about, obviously, Israel, etc., and Jews and things, because, again, there's a large amount of hatred right now about them. Again, you need to be a realist. I don't think we need to bring in the spiritual world and the religion into current day matters. So when you see, let's say, mosques, synagogues, when you see churches, it's a spiritual world. It's not what people need to be looking at. And this is what really kills me about what's happening. People are attacking mosques. People are attacking synagogues. Churches are being, you know, converted. Let's just be real. Yeah, let's just be real about the whole thing. Believe in what you want, but you shouldn't ever go down the road being a nasty human being. And that's how I see it. So I don't care what religion you are. We all have options. We all have opinions. We can all choose to be horrible, or we can choose to be nice. And again, I'm not gonna lie to you, I work alongside a large amount of Muslims. Like, I work alongside a large amount of Jews. And I've got clients that pay me a huge amount of money. And I've had no really big problems. I've had a few people that have not paid bills, majority being Muslim, to be fair with you. I've never been done over by somebody Jewish. They've always settled their debts, the Jewish have. I used to do quite a lot of big events for Jews, and basically I never had a problem. Never had a problem. There was never a moment in my life that I've ever had a problem whereby an event wasn't paid, and there was never a moment of any complaints. And it's not the fact that we've always been successful in supplying a service. There's been moments whereby there's been a bit of, obviously, discussion, but it's never been a forefront. So, you know, and again, even like religious, like I've done several Christianity shows, like quite major shows across the world now. Like, I've had no issues. So, yeah, it's interesting, really. I think really what I think people need to understand, I think, with religion is that you can believe in whatever you want to believe in, which is fine. The problem I have with religion is when people are pushing a narrative and saying, you must converge, you must do this, you must do that. And I don't believe as well, and this is obviously, I don't believe that the content that's produced online at the moment, I don't believe it's all one way as well. I think there's quite a lot of Muslims who are attacking their own religion, and the reason being is if you feel like you're the victim and you can produce that you're the victim, it's global. It's basically going to be global coverage. So I have seen a few things that have happened on social media, which when I've actually dug into it, I've actually realised that there's quite a lot of stuff that's been portrayed online that's actually backed by a culture that's actually of their own. And I've seen this first-handed now, and there's people that I know that control certain organisations, and when I see it and I go, nah, that you can't be doing that, and I do. I see it. There are people now, and I see it in other religions as well. What they do is they will have an agenda to push, but they can flip it, and then act like they're the victims. It then obviously grows bigger and bigger and bigger again. So yeah, it's interesting to see it all in real time, really, and it's quite interesting times, really, to live in planet Earth today. Interesting times. But yeah, I think the people we need to be looking at, I think for me, I'll tell you one thing about religion. Don't worry about religion. Don't stress about it. Don't worry about it. Obviously I object. I do object to whereby you've got a church that's been a Christian church, and then suddenly, if a Muslim community comes in and takes over and buys the church, then converts it into, you know, the problem I've got with that is that a mosque has its own unique look. It has its own distinct look, and regardless of symbols and symbolic symbols, mosque is normally, let's say, for instance, square. It's normally got pillars. It's normally got, obviously, a curved roof. That's what a mosque is. That's what a mosque looks like. So when you come across and you see a church that's been converted into a mosque and vice versa, etc., it doesn't look right. You see a large amount of synagogues. Synagogues, they build synagogues to be synagogues. You should be building mosques to be a mosque. You should be building a church to be a church. And that's how I see it. It's a unique symbol. So when you start to convert places, it's all about controversial. Like, you know, it's not fair. It's not what you should be doing. If you want to buy a plot of land and build something, apply for planning and basically build what you deem as right for the plans and build it. And if you want to build a religious place, fine. I've got no problem with that. You buy the land, you get planning, you basically pay for it, and again, it's just regardless, and that's how it should be. So yeah, it's interesting to see the actual change of plan, and I think there should be, for me, a change of use of building as well. I don't believe that churches should be allowed to be changed. If it's a change of use, it's a change of use of religion as well. So, for instance, if you apply, you need to apply for change of use for that religion as well. So, if it is a religious building, which is what's Christianity, then again, you have to apply to have that changed. If obviously it gets rejected, then accept it and move on. And that's my mentality. Really, it shouldn't be one of those things that we should go down the route of causing drama. I don't believe that churches that are being built, for instance, for the Western world for a religious purpose should be allowed to be changed into other religions. And the same mentality, I don't think a mosque should be allowed should be built, and that should then be obviously changed into another religion, because at the end of the day, it's a change of use. What the problem I see is that we've got all this animosity. The people you need to be looking at are not the people on the streets. The people you need to be looking at are the actual, when you're looking and fighting in between each other on the streets, what you're not doing is looking at the bigger people. So the companies who have the money, if you've got money, you can change the world, because if you've got money, you can do whatever you want. So straight away, think about the bigger picture. Yeah, if you are religious, fine, be religious, but think about the bigger picture. Governments, councils, if they can get fighting between people, then what's going to happen is you're not focusing on them. And what you need to be doing is when there's a protest going on, look at what's happening across the water, or across there, in basically the opposite direction. Councils love it, because councils think, well, the more people argue between themselves, the better. And that's why the councils don't really give a shit. And that's why I think councils, basically, they're governed. Councils don't like private entities. And for instance, for me, if I've got the money, I could set myself up, not as a council, but I could come in and do the council work. And I could just piss off the council. I come in and I say, right, buy a load of vehicles. Buy a load of vehicles, I'm going to brand them all up, and then we're going to start to do waste collections. And basically that'll piss off the council. So every single week, we'll come along, pick up all the rubbish, and we'll dispose of it correctly. Now the councils will hate that, because they'll say, well, we can only do that twice a week. We can only do that once every 14 days. And you say, fuck it, I'm going to do it every single day. I'm going to do it every single week. You're already better than the councils. You're going to gain trust by people. There's more chance of people going down the route trusting you and paying you as an individual, as a private entity, if you make shit happen. The problem is people have got this mentality where they say, well, fuck it, it's not my problem. And that's what the government loves. The government loves whereby people are all divided and don't really give a shit. So what you want to be doing is starting a business whereby you see a problem. Road signs, for instance. Start a business, go around cleaning road signs. So turn up, branded van, sign cleaning, yeah, and a phone number. Guess what happens? Love it. You turn up, you go around, you clean all the signs in the local area. The governments will hate that, because guess what? It's not the government. So straight away, it's not the council. So straight away, you're a private entity. If you live stream it as well, you're going to get global caption, and you basically just do a little documentary. The reason why you're doing this is because, again, councils don't give a shit. So you go around doing the shit work that the councils don't want to do, and you'll get views and hits, and then you will gain trust by the people. And that's what you want. You basically want an empire. You want an empire, people that trust you. And if they turn up, and if the empire sees you as an individual who is dedicated, you are responsive, you make a phone call and you answer within 3 seconds. Councils can't do that. They only have to level up to you. And if you can level up, if the councils can't level up to you, you'll piss them off. They can't stop you. They can't do anything. If you're going around doing a good deed, they can't stop you from cleaning signs. They'll say, well, that's not your property. Have I caused damage to the property? No, you haven't. I'm actually doing a good thing for the population to bring humanity to where humanity should be at. And the same mentality is like cleaning streets, emptying the bins. You know what I mean? If you brand yourself as a private entity and you fund it yourself through YouTube projects, through obviously live streaming, you will become very powerful. And all you need to do is gain the trust of the people before you can basically go down the route of, you could do a brand called Restore Manchester, and you go down the route Restoring Manchester, and the council of Manchester will fucking hate it. But they can't do anything. They can't touch you, because at the end of the day, you're doing it. You're doing a good deed. There's a sign there. There's a sign there that doesn't look right. It's dirty. Come along, clean it, sorted. And then before you know it, you just grow and grow and grow, and then you build and build and build. And as long as you're live streaming the whole thing, you'll make money. So straight away, you're a private entity bringing in your own money off views, clicks, and hits. And straight away, before you know it, if you continue on building a building and do more and more and more, guess what happens? Eventually, the local society and let's say the local society and the community go, well, hang on, why are we paying for this? And they'll say, right, well, you're not paying for it. And next minute, everything starts to become better and better and better. And then before you know it, the councils and governments then start getting questioned by the locals, and then basically they start to say, right, we need to put a stop to this, and you just carry on and carry on. The only problem is you might find out that they might go down the route of putting a dispersion order in place to say that you can't visit the area. Well, then the next minute, if you go down the route of doing that, you'll uprise the local community. So it's interesting. It's interesting how life plays out. But imagine me being in an area whereby I'm doing good, and suddenly I get a dispersion order saying you can't come back to this area. Imagine that. Imagine that going viral. And if you're doing a good deed as well, everyone will back it as well. So everyone will be like message, comment. You become more powerful than even the government then, and then that's when you have this whole uprising. That's how the world gets better. But the problem we've got at the moment is that we don't work together. We don't want to work together. We don't want to work together, and this is the problem, you see. So straight away, we are fucked as a human species. And until the locals all come together, it will never happen. So anyway, people say waffle. What I'm saying is right and factual.
Me love you long time. I got a song that will get on your nerves.
That will definitely get on my nerves.
We want TTS, we want TTS, we want TTS. Get on your nerves. Get on your nerves. Mike should have been named Sherlock Holmes, absolute genius. Petrol. The waffleometer is off the scale.
How to get rich?
Diesel.
You only have to give somebody.
And the fact you are 22 believing in God on a Saturday afternoon live is in itself hilarious. Might be paying tribute to Jimmy Savile in Leeds. Mick you. So me using images make me a child. Do you even know the meaning of images? Mike Nadia here, can we refrain from the waffle? I am trying to escape reality. Or are you just slow? Religion is a business model created by Mickey Woo 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 to be depopulate the country.
Well,
the lack of Christianity is what killed this country, like it or not. Bear in mind I am a militant atheist. I have studied both and both are full of waffle. There's absolutely no evidence to support either religion made to control and divide, and it's still working. Petrol is cheaper now than it was 5 years ago. Smegma.
Religion was built to weaponize the woman's body, for women to have kids. That was why religion was made. It happened with Christianity. A lot of people are falling out of Christianity now. I think it's the way it's been spoken about. and I think it's obviously the culture as well. But then again, look at what's happening in Islam now. It's all about obviously having as many kids as possible and trying to grow. Eventually, I'm not going to lie to you, Islam will die out eventually, like Christianity has. It's natural. It's how it works. Every single empire is built. Every single empire is collapsed. So when you look at religion, it's again, Christian people aren't having kids no more. And again, eventually it will happen again to obviously Islam, and then obviously there'll be another something else will come in situ. Then at the moment, even looking at obviously religious, even look at Islam, even Islam, even like women who believe in Islam, even they're having less kids now as well. So it's interesting to see the whole of the world, especially the Western world. The reason being is when you look at obviously, again, when you look at all the countries, healthcare, a lot of it boils back to the olden times really. That when people had kids, they had to have 5 kids because 5 kids, only 2 or 3 kids would survive. So straight away, we're still on that sort of like mentality. So when you've obviously got a woman who's been born into this country, a lot of women now that are being born into this country now are now realising now that, again, sometimes they only need 1 or 2 kids because they've got the medication around now. So people live lives. There's not that many kids now that die. And there's not that many kids that obviously we have problems with, because at the end of the day, we tend to have understood what we need to make sure, if you have kids, you need to be really, really healthy. You need to make sure you maintain your body. You need to stop drinking, don't smoke, don't vape. There's a lot of this. You don't take drugs, any sort of like, again, pills or any sort of medication you take when you're carrying a child, you'll be very, very careful of. So back in the day, we didn't even know anything about this. So straight away, you can imagine somebody carrying a child back in the day when they were taking medication for something else, and it was obviously affecting the child. So the only way you can learn, the only way you learn is by doing things. You get good at things by doing it. And we've had so many kids now across different generations and different cultures, and we're now starting to pull all the pieces together, which is what we've done. It's human nature. We are a species that learns and learns and learns. So eventually it will change and it will start to flatten out. I've been looking at birth rates and death rates, and I've been looking at obviously mortality rates, and I've really looked at across the world at how things are playing out. And China's got a problem, big problem. China's small. When I say small, I mean their workforce is large, but they've got a lot of elderly, a lot of older people now than the younger generation. So things are changing.
Big boy saying his height, congratulations. Adam, you can't even spell and you are 22. You drank your milk and ate your vegetables. Oh my god, Mike, please shut the fuck up. Know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Revelations 2:9. Mikey created religion to convince men and women to fornicate after nearly depopulating the world with his toy shop enterprises. 5-spoked wheel. 5-spoked wheel. Smegma.
That was one of the reasons why I stopped selling sex toys online. Yeah, because of I couldn't. Basically, I was dividing people. So it wasn't bringing people together. And you could say, well, adults use sex toys. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that.
It's gonna go to only fangirls watch. It's all gone wrong. Just admit you like kissing other boys. TTS. You've been exposing yourself now for a good 20 minutes. Keep going. Jenga is a ham hater. It's okay to be gay, Jenga. Mike says we need to produce more kids and then goes in grinder. Ham is nasty Taba. We still love you. Or little boo boo Mike was said few days ago. Little cribberby grow up and be a man. Little weirdo fake millionaire bum. Or little boo boo Mike was said few days ago. Little cribberby or little boo boo. He's a vegan LMAO. Or little boo boo Mike was said few days ago. Little cribberby grow up and be a man. Little weirdo fake millionaire bum. Or little boo boo Mike was said few days ago. Little cribberby. Or little boo boo Mike was said few days ago. Little cribberby grow up and be a man. Little weirdo fake millionaire bum. Or little boo boo Mike was said few days ago. Little cribberby. Or little boo boo Mike was said few days ago. Little cribberby grow up and be a man. Little weirdo fake millionaire bum. Or little boo boo Mike was said few days ago. Little cribberby. Okay, I am back. Oh, maybe not. Sounds like I need to make a few more kids first. Or little boo boo Mike was said few days ago. Little cribberby grow up and be a man. Little weirdo fake millionaire bum. Or little boo boo Mike was said few days ago. Little cribberby. Or little boo boo Mike was said few days ago. Little cribberby grow up and be a man. Little weirdo fake millionaire bum. Or little boo boo Mike was said few days ago. Little cribberby. Hey, do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit, rather in humility value others above yourselves. Philippians 2:3. Or little boo boo Mike was said few days ago. Little cribberby grow up and be a man. Little weirdo fake millionaire bum. Or little boo boo Mike was said few days ago. Little cribberby. Enjoy eating grass, donkey. Jenga God is real. Ham is a fucking legend and you are an idiot. Lesbian haircut. Or little boo boo Mike was said few days ago. Little cribberby grow up and be a man. Little weirdo fake millionaire bum. Or little boo boo Mike was said few days ago. Little cribberby. Or little boo boo Mike was said few days ago. Little cribberby grow up and be a man. Little weirdo fake millionaire bum. Or little boo boo Mike was said few days ago. Little cribberby. Or little boo boo Mike was said few days ago. Little cribberby grow up and be a man. Little weirdo fake millionaire bum. Or little boo boo Mike was said few days ago. Little cribberby. Jenga is gay. Or little boo boo Mike was said few days ago. Little cribberby grow up and be a man. Little weirdo fake millionaire bum. Or little boo boo Mike was said few days ago. Little cribberby. Or little boo boo Mike was said few days ago. Little cribberby grow up and be a man. Little weirdo fake millionaire bum. Or little boo boo Mike was said few days ago. Little cribberby. Has the protests throughout the country held you up at all over the years? Imagine spamming enjoys when you are 22. Or little boo boo Mike was said few days ago. Little cribberby grow up and be a man. Little weirdo fake millionaire bum. Or little boo boo Mike was said few days ago. Little cribberby. Or little boo boo Mike was said few days ago. Little cribberby grow up and be a man. Little weirdo.
Protests really haven't they haven't. Obviously my staff have been held up, which is a bit of a killer. But for me personally, I just basically travel at night and I just travel around. What I do, I normally drive during the day. I try and avoid it to be fair with you. So yeah, the reason being is because, well, basically because it's a time really. I've gained back hours all my life.
think men can get pregnant? You still haven't answered. Do you think women can grow a woolly? Yes, your bird is definitely cheating on you. She must be bored of hell. Obviously fucking not you drip. Turn on damn TTS. Drip. TF is that insult mayo. Above average schmigma male grind set mindset. Renegade is better than all of you. Yeah drip IE slow. Balls. Sam he doesn't he have a bird, if anything then he is kissing the bins. Trust me you won't win this. There's a reason why I'm banned on Insta. I don't get involved with people that are grey, I am better than that. Mike's got yank fatigue, it was bound to happen. But TTS. Grey gay. Nobody can defeat me with insults. Broke Indian boy. Most 22-year-olds getting laid, not Adam. He has sat on a YouTube live on a Saturday afternoon preaching waffle. The Greys must battle it out to win the hearts of the Greens. Adam, have you ever left your house? You react of autism by the way. Fuck the Greens. TTS or Mike is G. Where is Pug? Perfect time for a call. Yeah, my money is in Adam too. He seems more grown up. Adam the kind of kid we gonna see on the news. Yeah, I'm a MILF hunter. That is not very nice tats. And I hate pedos. Wait for the images. Same jam. Might you fancy playing some Basco tunes for this lovely sunny day? Maybe fuck off Amy. Might look at my dick. Why thank you Basco. I want my gold sticker Jenga. Adam, when did you get your Austin diagnosis? 22 you know ha. IDK mate, I passed the retard test. Tats. Might there is puppet ASMR playing with a boba cauldron, it lowers the cortisol these F words give me. Still haven't he said your age yet little boy. Adam, why aren't you? I have so much hair in my ass that I can turn diarrhea into drinking water. Or are you scared MR62 rich boy? Talking about little boys now, it's all adding up. Might look at my small dick. I love you Mike. Smegma 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 smegma.
Services in 10 miles. Wait. All over the services. left.
There is money laundering schemes on YouTube live, I just can't prove it.
What's that, sorry? Well, yeah, you shouldn't.
Adam, say something stupid, please.
You shouldn't really be doing money laundering, really. I know I've been in a bit of trouble
What is
legalised.
this channel about? Been asking for a year, still don't know. Fair play, man.
Well, unfortunately, if you don't understand, you won't get it.
Pot calling a kettle black. Are we heading to the Temple of Mead? The Asian pimps making women dance on YouTube live for donations.
It's all about views and hits.
Adam's kettle is white. Send them back. I am waiting for the OnlyFans account. Adam, is it pink? My kettle is chrome and my pot is silver. Michael, have you had your daily wank yet? He didn't, he like the black one.
Faster, faster.
Adam, you still here, bro? Hey Mikey, maybe it is time for you to come out of the closet. It is okay to be gay, we support you, we understand that men may Hello again, everyone.
What's back? Hello again. Once we're there, I can start my badge packs. I need to change the error messages. I don't know what the error messages say yet. We'll soon see. Error.
It's Algan Wongoi Wesh Noi Keshal White.
It's all gone wrong.
Oi Resh Noi Kezalroid Soy what you
Oi,
like.
oi, oi. It's all gone wrong. Which word? It's fucking fucked. It's fucking fucked. Anyway, there's a sign here saying new and part 1 tyres sold here. Great, let's phone them. Hello.
Beautifully said.
Beautifully said. I'm not doing a whole live stream where I just told a lie like that completely. People are like, who is this guy? What's he saying? What language is he speaking? Might make up my own
Looking
language.
rough, little man. I knew a guy who never changed his shirt. He died the next day. Worcestershire sauce. Shamek what? Mike rarely rests his Keshades, just waffle. Now you just sound more of a twat. Is he off the phone yet? Noichio. Seems like it. Don't worry, Mikey, we got your back, you lanky little noodle-armed bedbug cucumber loving friend. Racist Mike clipped haha.
What? That's too.
Cancelled.
What? How are you on? Anyway, right, I'm bored now. What, that racist? It's funny, isn't it? How, like, you know, it's whatever you say.
He is mentally unstable. Should he be driving a van?
No, I shouldn't know. Call the authorities. I did actually have called the authorities, banner.
My friend spoke like that. He died the next day.
I did
Seriously, what's wrong with this guy? All people who drive vans are.
Basic.
Nobody knows.
Mike's basic, like every van driver. Just saying.
Rachel is Balgrave. Yeah, I'll send this to DVLA.
Yeah, this guy.
Who is that?
This guy should not be speaking. This guy should not be in control of a vehicle. He's not quite right in the head. But he does drive at 300 miles an hour though. And he hasn't crashed his car for 18, 19 years. So.
Cosplaying a van driver.
Just saying.
Mikey is a complicated fella. This job makes life easier.
Well, we're getting there. We're getting there slowly. Ah. Right, cool. Arrived, we're here.
Mike, we know you didn't own the mill and never have. Mikey, what are you smuggling in the back of your van?
Yes, Mikey, what are you doing? First of all, I need to empty all the rubbish out, actually. It's a good point, actually.
P.S. crying because I mentioned the mill, my bad, Mikey. Mikey is the reason all these brown people are in the UK. Don't cry.
Don't what, sorry? Don't cry. Listen, I don't cry. Why would I cry? Anyway, right. I'll be back. 2 secs.
Mike cries out his nostrils. Embarrassing. I'm doing battle with my colon Mike. It's Algan Wongoy Wesh Moy Keshal White. It's a long drawn out war. Oi resh moy kesha wow stupid fool. Fuck off Mike. Thanks for nothing. Wow. Mike, fuck off, I said. Can Russia invade the UK already? Mike, you listening? I said fuck off. Mike, you got a filter on TTS. Let the Russians in, Mike. I thought you were cool, you are not. Mika Mike. Mike, did you hear me? Fuck right off, I said. Meow. Do be fetching any more asylum seekers, and we have enough already. Anyone seen a YouTube channel called Eva Martinez? You will thank me later. Hey, we the monkeys. Luluza. Lily Savage. Leeds 1. Yorkshire tea bags. I once had a dog, it went bo, then I had a cat, it went meow, then I had a snake, it went then I had a mic, it went Irish moikesh. Mike, let's dance you fucker. Boo Leeds boo. Play with feather s and ull get your bum tickled. Mike Gelfriends takes it up the butt when Mike's out driving. Mike likes anal. Fuck off Yorkshire tea bags, it s Tetley all the way. 1-2 hole in my shoe. PG tips. Might have ever considered bestiality, it s kind of like bedbug sex, you have you dirty filthy snoot you. Smell my undies. He likes tips. Mike, I'm gonna show you some nice Thai ladies. Mike, scream if you can hear me. Mike, stop fetching asylum seekers in country for cash. Only me. Mike is all in just the tip. Fuck off Mike. Mike's looking for another black t-shirt in the back. Black t-shirt, ha 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 ha. We know you can hear us. Mike Oxlong. He ordered white, they sent him black, send the buggers in. Ginger biscuits or ginger pubes?
We're getting there.
I once had a dog, it went rough, then I had a cat, it went meow, then I had a baby, it went wah, then I had a mic, it went Irish moikesh al white. Mike, how about a courtesy white, you dirty girl? Smegma. Ginger biscuits or ginger pubes? Mike, can you shut that door a bit softer, fucking decorum? Or who s farted? Mike Oxmall. Mike Oxmall. Mike Oxmall. Mike Oxlong. Mike, tell the story about Rachel. Mikeoxmaul. Mike's looking for the booster seat in the back. On your bike, Mike. Mike, tell me about Rachel. Meow. Meow. Hiss. Woof woof. Pissed off Mike, well then fuck off. Why are the tires not rolling? We're not paying you to scroll on Grindr. Alban Stenruse, 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 Alban. Alban Stenruse, 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 Alban. Alban Stenruse, 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 Alban. Only me. Alban Stenruse, 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 Alban. Alban Stenruse, 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 Alban. Alban Stenruse, 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 Alban. You texting Amy Mike. Alban Stenruse, 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 Alban. Alban Stenruse, 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 Alban. Alban Stenruse, 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 Alban. Ginger biscuits or ginger pube? Get your TTS and I feel a phone call coming. Peugeot pepper mills inside my asshole. Mike, if Tina and Amy had a baby, a Rachel would have a bed bug ridden beaver. Smell my finger. I once had a dog, it went.
Princess.
That's an MPPT solar charge controller mounted in your car. It's pulling power from a solar panel, probably on the roof, and charging your 12-volt battery efficiently. Those are the specs showing on the screen right now. Nice setup for a van or camper. What do you need help with, Princess?
That's amazing. What's the E-11 error meaning?
E11 on these cheap MPPT controllers usually means low battery battery voltage protection. Your battery's dropped below about 10.5 or 11 volts, so the controllers shut everything down to protect it. Your screen's showing 12.7 volts now, which is fine, but it probably dipped earlier. Try disconnecting the battery terminals for a minute, then reconnect. That often resets it. Check your battery connections are tight too. Fixed?
Right, so let's kill the right key. Right, okay, fine. No more errors. Start mic. Okay, what's that sort out then? We're back in mic. We're basically back active again now. It's amazing. We disconnect the battery, reconnect the batteries, and we're live again. It's great, Mike.
Well, Mike, how boring. Hello, Mike, our king and the hottest man on earth. I am respectfully wondering if you will flash us either your peanuts or your nutsack. Powered wheelchair. 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 Powered wheel. Mike S. rectum is a pinworm delicacy. Powered wheelchair. 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 Powered wheelchair.
Again, it's somebody else.
Powered wheelchair.
So somebody else has been sent to come to an address, which is basically an industrial. It's like we're at an industrial estate. But what industrial estate is a question, and yeah, it's why how these guys out. It's interesting how the world's changing, I tell you. It's all becoming into as a country we're fucked. We are fucked. Literally the collapse of the UK. There's a company called basically I won't tell the company actually. It's a delivery company that's just got a warehouse. It's from a shit. It's a warehouse. It's a shithole. And if you knew where the warehouse was, you wouldn't buy any product from them. But anyway, it's a delivery service, and it's just. Collision. So yeah, it's madness. Honestly, when I look at life, we are living in end times. When I say end times, I mean end times. I tell you, the whole of the world is collapsing.
Proper grin.
Bleak. The future of the world is bleak. Doesn't matter what assets you buy, doesn't matter what cars you
The
buy.
saga of Alan Partridge continues.
Doesn't matter whatever you buy, cars will become cars, and everything's going to become rented. Rent this, rent that, rent this. And I think we all know that the world is now governed and controlled and purchased. The glow's purchased. And eventually, the people that own it are just going to basically collapse every single bit of it. The governments will collapse, councils will collapse, buildings will collapse, and it's just going to go into a whole like again, you'll own nothing and be happy. That's what they say. But it'll be over decades. Eventually, decades. It's kind of like one of those things that they make you think that you own it. Life's rented. Life is rented.
Our country's on the verge of being skint.
Our country, what, the UK? The UK's got problems. Big problems.
Might shut your mouth, Al White.
The problem is with humans is we just basically don't do things properly, ever. We always cover up things. Broken, cover up. That's all we ever do. Saga. It's fucking fucked. Right, let's go get some food, Mike. I'll do it today, 5 o'clock. It's 5 now.
The country arguably started falling apart when we ditched Christianity, and anyone who disagrees, I bet they want their wedding in a Christian church or funeral, though. Right job on lad. To me, I think there's a lot to play part of Christianity. I think Christianity played a part in life. I think the whole agenda between removing Christianity out of I think the whole agenda is when you remove Christianity, which was what God, you there might be.
when Christianity would build the Western world, and it will. Power's a big thing. Power, energy, resources.
Make racists scared again. 80 agreed.
People taking steel. That's why they got rid of the. There's a lot to play part. They got rid of a lot of the laws because they wanted to create a large amount of the old ballet steel and take whatever you want off each other, which is what they do. And it's kind of like nobody wants to work hard these days. Like I see it.
Hello.
It's what the rich want. The rich don't want people to work hard. The
Make
rich don't
racists
want
go back where they came from again.
The skills are disappearing as well. But this is decades. This will be happening in decades' time. Eventually, everyone will become normal and thick. All sorts of data transmission. Praying 5 times a day is slowing down a whole, a lot of people. And we all know that praying doesn't really work.
Yep, I second that. I've
really
never
change
seen
things.
you work, Mike. Racists are just as bad as pedophiles. They have no regard for human life. Send them to Australia. Chad, ha 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 ha, you savage.
Anyway, yes, Chad.
Why you no work?
Why you no work? I don't want to work. Yeah, I'm bored of work. Basically, I work 7 days a week, 365. I never stop. I never ever stop. Wow. Why don't work? Don't want to.
Why are you coming fast? Mike does not have a woman because he is not a rapist. This was his logic the other day. You don't see me.
Yeah, I'm not a rapist. Basically, I don't have a woman because
My type of dude to say it is my life.
what it is first of all, I've got a large amount of respect for people. I've got too much respect. Second as well is a man only really gets basically fucked by life once or twice and he learns his lesson. Unfortunately, a woman doesn't. she'll still go back to the same garage. She'll still go back and be overcharged for things. She'll still continue on because it's familiarity. A woman likes familiar faces in familiar locations. So if she goes to a garage and gets overcharged, she'll go back to that garage again and still get overcharged again and again and again. It's just physical facts of life. Men tend to realise and don't get fucked. They get fucked once and they're like, fucking hell, that won't happen to me again. Like, they might go somewhere else, it might happen again, but again, you only get fucked so many times until you actually learn lessons. And the rich will get richer, the poor will get poorer. That's fair. This is facts. But also, as well as I've got no emotions. I know. I've actually been told by women that I don't show any sort of remorse or any sort of emotions, and they find it hard to connect with me because they say, well, there's nothing there. You're just like dead. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? It says, you feel like you're not in the room, Mike. I'm like, well, I am in the room with you. Like, but there's no sort of like connection. Well, there is a connection because I wouldn't be here unless there was a connection. But I haven't got the time for all the bollocks. I haven't got time for all the stress. And I've established that there is always going to be conflict of interest between man and woman. There always has been, always will be. And there's never a perfect relationship, and it's how you manage it. A woman will always challenge you. She'll always cause problems or be a problem and make problems. And she's always testing to see how you respond, and I haven't got time for that. At the end of the day, if she's hungry, I'll feed her. Yeah, end of story. And if she needs to, obviously, if she needs to do something, I'll say, right, fine, no problem at all. So, I tend to look at it in a different way. A large amount of men are all over women, like, yeah, what do you want? Yeah. I don't got time for that. I'm busy. I've got shit going on in my life. I'm driving forward. I need shit to be happening in her life that she's driving forward as well. That's how it needs to be, really. And you basically mix it in the middle. That's how I see it. If you're gonna be an equal in the world today, you need to be an equal in the world today. Then you need to be an equal in the same mentality, working hard, and dedicate. So that's how I see it. But a lot of people don't see it like that. If I'm going to obviously be a provider, which again a lot of men are, a lot of men should be. Every man should be a provider. Then it basically gives the understanding that a woman can actually relax, and a relaxed woman is basically amazing. You know what I mean? She can really focus on herself, focus upon her body, focus on her mindset. She can focus on having a family, and again, it's how it should be. But I think the world collapsed when basically we told women that they're the same as men. They were the same as men. They could do everything a man can do. And I think that's where it all went wrong. So I think women have got a different job to do in this world today. I think men have got different jobs to do in the world today. And the minute you try and tell a woman that she can do what a man does, that's where it's gone wrong. And it's wrong. It's not fit. Her biological mentality, her build up of who she is not what a man can do, and a man can't do what a woman's job either. So it's gone wrong. They are unequal, and a woman and a man is unequal. But yeah, I think that's where it's pretty well gone wrong. When we gave obviously too much freedom, I'm not saying a woman should be controlled. She should have the freedom to do whatever she wants. But where she's now got a job, got a career, she's stressed just as well as a man's stressed, and it's why people aren't having kids. And it's why we're now having kids that are, let's just say, not quite there. And the reason being is because of a woman's stressed. So when she carries a child, she needs to be relaxed, chilled, the best person she possibly can be when she conceives, and even before she conceives. So let's just be real. I understand the world. I understand politics. I understand exactly how a woman's body responds, and I understand how a man's body responds as well. So let's just be real. If a man could get anybody, which is pretty well how he should be, then realistically there wouldn't be no problems. The fact is that women are pulling away from men is the issue. No, you're not having sex with me. Alright, fine. And then every woman has that mentality. Then men start to realise that they struggle to get laid, and then suddenly it changes the narrative on how men and women operate. So men seem to go down the route saying, fuck it, I'm going to have sex. It doesn't matter who I have sex with, I'm going to get sex. And a woman doesn't see that, so what happens then you find out is the flip side to that is that men are just basically, it's a game, it's basically a game to men then. It's kind of like, what can I fuck? Well, I'll just fuck whatever I can get. And straight away, that's when a woman gets used and abused. So this is the difference between male and female. And I'm a male. I understand how males think. And a large amount of male will be like, Mike, shut up, stop fucking breach, like stop blinking talking about how we operate. But I think from a woman's perspective, I think a woman needs to understand a man's mentality. So men are rapey creatures. Men will go around raping because it's physically, that's what we're predominantly there to do. We want to obviously have our names and our bloodlines expanded out. We want to have our surnames expanded out. We want to have obviously our DNA growing forward. It's facts. It's what we're built of. So, between man and woman, if a woman wants a child, she'll lie to a man. If she wants a child, she will say that she's on the pill, and she won't be. And she'll go, oh, it's just happened. Okay. Do you know what I mean? We understand how our things operate. If a woman wants something, she will get it. If a man wants something, a man will get it. Straight away, unfortunately, we don't work in harmony together. We actually are very, very cultish in our genders and who we are. So we have big problems. Humanity has problems. We always have had these problems, and I don't think there's any right or wrong way. I think there's one of those things. I think a lot of it needs to be trust and honesty, and I think a lot of things, if you, again, for me, if you want to have sex with a woman and that's all you want from her, then just be honest and tell the truth and just say, look, I really fancy you, not look for long term, what are the chances? And then you can give her the option, and she'll either accept that or she won't. If she doesn't accept it, then move on. But if you all want to start a family, then I think you need to be black and white and tell the truth and say, look, I've been chasing you, I absolutely adore you, I've been chasing you for quite some time now. We need to speak, we need to interact. I think it's not about what love is, and I don't think it's not about what the word love actually means. Oh, find a partner. It's all fantasy. It's all fantasy. So, anyway, a lot of these.
Melting face. Melting face.
There we go. Melting face. Am I right or wrong? Am I wrong or right?
I am so fed up of people commenting on our country, Michael. They don't have the faintest idea of what's going on. Right-wing driven agenda being multicultural is what makes us so unique. What has love got to do with it? Got to do with it. Oatmont, shut the fucking fuck up, Mick.
Maybe I should park over there just so I can get Starlink working while I'm outside. We'll go here, next to the building then. Pretty live stream from here. Right.